morning to all. All of you welcome our maths class. Today we are discussing fifth chapter part number. The previous class we already discussed some portion. Which are the main topics? In this lesson we are discussing fraction. Which are the main parts of fraction and which are the main types of fractions? These are the common terms also. We are already discussed. Today, I will give some notes also in this portion. What is the main parts of fraction? What are the main parts? Numerator and denominator. That is two numbers separated with the help of a line. Okay, that line is called a division bar. Let's listen that video. Okay, what do you mean by fraction? The fraction is a part of whole. It represents one or more equal parts of a whole object. How many parts there have? Two parts. Which are the two parts? Numerator and denominator. The top part is called numerator and the down part is called denominator. The numerator and denominator that are separated with the help of a fraction or one line. That is called a fraction bar or division bar. The fraction have two parts. Which are the two parts? Numerator and denominator. The top part is called numerator and down part is called denominator. Let's see that picture. That picture that there have one picture that is equally divided four equal parts. How many parts there have? Four equal parts. One part is only shaded or that blue color. What is the fraction of that? What is the fraction? The colored part is called 1 by 4. Colored part is called 1 by 4. That unshaded portion. What the unshaded portion is called? What is the fraction that unshaded portion is? How many parts there have? 1, 2, 3. Three part is shaded or unshaded. That fraction is called 3 by 4. That fraction 3 by 4. That 4 is represented that all part. There have how many parts have? How many equal parts have? 4 equal parts. The denominator represents that whole part. 1, 2, 3, 4. That 4 part is denominator. Denominator is denominator. That the 3 part is unshaded. That is numerator. Next one, what is the unshaded portion? What is the fraction of a shaded portion? What is the fraction of shaded portion? How many parts is shaded? Only one part. How many parts is shaded? One part. So, the shaded portion's fraction is 1 by 4. 1 by 4. Okay, next one. Next one, that fraction is represented in a number line. Okay, that fraction, previous case, that fraction is represented with the help of a box. Some part is shaded and some part is unshaded. Next one, that fraction is again represented with the help of a number line. That number line, you know, you already studied that previous year how can draw the number line. That number, one line is equally divided 4 equal parts. The first point is 0. Second point is 1 by 4. Third one 2 by 4. Next one 3 by 4 and 4 by 4. But 0 to 4. How many equal parts are? How many equal parts? 4 equal parts. 0 to 1, 1 equal parts. Next one 1 to 2. Second one. Next one 2 to 3. Next one 3 to 4. That is how can divide. What is the measure of, what is the fraction of 0 to 1? There have how many equal parts? 4 equal parts. So, the denominator is 4. Denominator is 4. 0 to 1. How many parts there have? How many portions? 1 equal piece. That's why that fraction is represented 1 by 4. Second case, 0 to 2. 0 to 2. There have how many equal parts? 0 to 1 is 1 piece and 1 to 2 is second part. That's why that fraction is 2 by 4. 4 equal parts. 0 to 2 have 2 parts have. 0 to 1 is 1 part and 1 to 4, 2 is the second part. So 2 to 4. 2 by 4. Next case, third case. How many parts there have? 0 to 1 is the first part. Second one, 1 to 2 is the second part. Next one, 2 to 3 is the third part. How many parts there have? 3 parts. 3 is the numerator. Total part how many? 4. So denominator is the 4. 3 by 4. Next case is the how many equal piece? 4. The total piece is 4 and divided into 4 equal piece. That is the fraction is 4 by 4. What is the value of 4 by 4? 4 by 4 is equal to 1. The numerator and denominator is same. Denominator and numerator is same. The value of that fraction is 1. What is the value of the fraction? That numerator and in the case of numerator and denominator is same. What is the value? 1. Okay, understood? Next one. Next one, there are common terms in the fraction. Some common terms are already studied at the previous class. How can write that in words? That fraction, how can write in the words? First, listen to first point. First circle, how many equal parts there have? How many equal parts? Count each. How many equal parts? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 equal parts. That is 6 is the denominator. Denominator is the whole part. All part are denote denominator. What is special about that in numerator? How many parts there have shaded? Only one part. How many parts is shaded? One part. So, what is the fraction? 1 by 6. What is the fraction? 1 by 6. If you are reading, tell you the fraction is reading 1 by 6. How can read it? 1 by 6. At time of words, writing in the words, that fraction is telling the 1/6. How can read it? 1/6. 1 by 6. നമ്മൾ വേർഡ്സിൽ പറയുമ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ എങ്ങനെയാ പറയുന്നത് 1/6. ആ 6th 1 portion 1/6. 6ൽ ഒരു ഭാഗം 6ൽ ഒരു ഭാഗം. അപ്പൊ എങ്ങനെയാ നമ്മൾ പറയാ 1/6. Okay, first circle is divided into 6 equal parts. The circle is divided into 6 equal parts. One portion is colored. One portion is colored. What is the fraction? 1 by 6. Telling in the words, how can 1/6? How can 1/6? Next one, another circle is cut into 4 equal pieces. Another circle is cut into 4 equal pieces. That one piece is colored or shaded. What is the fraction of shaded portion? What is the fraction of shaded portion? What is the fraction? 1 by 4. 1 by 4. How can read in words? 1/4. 4 ഒരു ഭാഗം 1/4. Okay. Next one, another circle is cut into 3 equal parts. Cut into 3 equal parts. The fraction is, how can tell 1 by 3. 1 by 3. Another tell 1/3. What is, how can tell 1/3? Next one is another circle cut into 2 equal pieces. How many equal pieces? 2 equal pieces. That one piece is colored and another piece is unshaded portion. Okay. What is the fraction? 1 by 2. 1 by 2. What is the correct name of 1 by 2? Half. How can tell? Half. Next one, another one is, how many parts? Another circle is cut into 4 equal parts. In this case, 3 parts are colored. In this case, 3 parts are colored. What is the fraction? 3 by 4. 3 by 4. How can we read the 3 by 4? 3, 4. 3 by 4, 3, 4. Okay. Once time you read it. First one, 1/6. How can read it? 1 by 6, 1/6. 1 by 4, 1/4. 1 by 3, 1/3. 1 by 2, half. 3 by 4, 3/4. 3/4, 3/4. Okay, 3/4, 3/4. Next one. Next one. What are the main types of fraction? What are the main types of fraction? The important fractions are like fraction and unlike fraction. Like fraction and unlike fraction. What do you mean by like fraction? Fractions with the same denominator are called like fraction. Fraction in the case of a group of fraction. In the case of a group of fraction, the denominators are same. Denominators are same. This type of fraction is called a like fraction. Next one, another one group of fraction is given that all denominators are different. All denominators are different. That type of fraction is called a unlike fraction. In the case of like fraction and unlike fraction, you got a group of fraction. Okay, got a group of fraction. You find out what is the difference between the denominators. All denominators is the same. Which type of fraction? Like fraction. Denominators are different. Which type of fraction? Unlike fraction. Okay, like fraction and unlike fraction. What is the difference between like fraction and unlike fraction? In the case of a like fraction, denominators are same. At the case of unlike fraction, denominators are different. Denominators are different. Next one, another we already studied. Which one is proper and improper fraction? Next one, proper and improper fraction. And next one is the mixed fraction. These are the very important. We are doing so many problems using this proper fraction, improper fraction, and mixed fraction. All of you study well this. What is the important? So many problems want to do using this fraction. Okay, proper fraction. What do you mean by proper fraction? A fraction in which the numerator is less than the denominator. Numerator is less than the denominator is called proper fraction. What is called proper fraction? Proper fraction, a fraction in which the numerator is less than the denominator is called proper fraction. For example, 2/8. 2/8. Which is the denominator? Which is the denominator? 8. Which is the numerator? 2. What is the difference between the two numbers? Numerator is less than the denominator. Denominator-നേക്കാളും ചെറുതാണല്ലേ numerator? Denominator-നേക്കാളും ചെറുതാണ് എന്താ numerator? ആ തരത്തിലുള്ള fraction. This type of fraction is called proper fraction. This type of fraction is called proper fraction. Next one is improper fraction. Next fraction is improper fraction. What do you mean by improper fraction? A fraction in which the numerator is greater than or equal to the denominator. എന്താണ്? Greater than or equal. That two terms want to underline at that time of writing notes. That two terms want to underline or underline. Okay, which one? Numerator is greater than or equal to the denominator. It is called improper fraction. It is called improper fraction. For example, 5/2. 5/2. What is the denominator? Which is the denominator? 2. Which is the numerator? 5. What is the difference between 5 and 2? The numerator is greater than the denominator. Greater than the denominator. Denominator വലുതാണല്ലേ numerator. അങ്ങനെ വരുന്ന ഫ്രാക്ഷൻസ് ഒക്കെ എന്ത് ഫ്രാക്ഷൻ ആണെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞത് നമ്മള് ഇംപ്രോപ്പർ ഫ്രാക്ഷൻ. അതുപോലെ തന്നെ നമ്മൾ കഴിഞ്ഞതിൽ പറഞ്ഞു 4/4, 5/5, 10/10. Numerator and denominator is the same. Numerator and denominator is same. This type of fraction is called improper fraction. These fractions are included in improper fraction. Next one is mixed fraction. Next one is the mixed fraction. In this mixed fraction, a mixed number. Mixed fraction is the sum of the natural number and the proper fraction. The proper fraction. അതിൽ രണ്ട് ഒരുമിച്ച് വരും അല്ലേ? ഒരു നമ്പർ പാർട്ട് ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കും, ഒരു ഫ്രാക്ഷണൽ പാർട്ട് ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കും. Natural part number and the proper fraction. Natural number and a proper fraction. That's the sum of natural number and a proper fraction. This type of fraction is called the mixed fraction. This type of fraction is the mixed fraction. For example, is given the how 3 circles are given. 3 circles are given. Next one is the last circle is shaded. How many parts is shaded? 2 parts. Total how many parts? 4 parts. What is the total of unshaded portion? What is the total of unshaded portion? Our color cheyyatadinte sum aanu nammal kannunnu. Appo nokku oru fraction oru circle full aayittum color cheyidittilla alle. First circle full aayittum color cheyidittilla. Appo endayirikkum 1. Second circle again 1. 1 plus 1. What is the answer? 2. Next circle in etra portion aanu avada color cheyidathu etra portion aanu half portion. Unshaded portion of half തന്നെ അല്ലേ? അപ്പൊ എന്തായിരിക്കും 1 plus 1 full ആയിട്ടുള്ള പോർഷൻ അതാണ് നമ്മൾ നാച്ചുറൽ നമ്പർ ആയിട്ട് എഴുതാൻ പറ്റുക. full ആയിട്ടുള്ളത് 1 plus 1, that is 2 is the natural number part. Next one is a one fractional part also there have. What is a fractional part? How many fractional parts there have? Half portion. What is the sum of that fraction? 2 and half. What is the fraction? 2 and half. There have 3 circles. There have 3 circles and a half portion only colored. Half portion only colored. How many portion is unshaded? 2 and half. Okay, that's 2 and half. That is listen that fraction. That's 2 and half fraction is combination of natural number and the fractional part. Natural number and the fractional part. That 2 is the natural number and half 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is represented as the fractional part. Okay, that 2 part is combined or mixed. That fraction is called a mixed fraction. That fraction is called a mixed fraction. Once again, read this proper fraction. What do you mean by proper fraction? A fraction in which the numerator is less than the denominator. Numerator is the less than the denominator is called a proper fraction. Next one, just reverse. Improper fraction, fraction in which the numerator is greater than. Numerator is greater than or equal. Greater than or equal to the denominator. This fraction is called an improper fraction. Next one is mixed fraction. In the case of mixed fraction, the mixed number or the combination or together, which one? Number part and a fractional part. Otherwise, the sum of natural number and a proper fraction. Sum of natural number and a proper fraction is called a mixed fraction. Next very important portion is conversion. Okay, how can convert or change a mixed fraction to an improper fraction? Mixed fraction question വരുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് എന്ത് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റില്ല, നേരിട്ടിട്ട് അത് കാൽക്കുലേഷൻ ചെയ്യാനായിട്ട് സാധിക്കില്ല. അപ്പൊ നമുക്ക് എന്ത് ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരും? ആ ഫ്രാക്ഷനെ ഇംപ്രോപ്പർ ഫ്രാക്ഷനിലേക്ക് കൺവേർട്ട് ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരും. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കൺവേർട്ട് ചെയ്യേണ്ടി വരും. അതിന് നമുക്ക് ഒരു ഇക്വേഷൻ പഠിക്കണം. വെരി ഇമ്പോർട്ടന്റ് ഇക്വേഷൻ ആണ്. Question നോക്കിക്കോളൂ. What is the convert 5 and 3 by 9? What is the question? 5 and 3 by 9. There is one equation also. What is the equation? Natural number. Which one is the natural number? Natural number into denominator plus numerator by denominator. Denominator ne change illa. Adhe denominator. ഒന്നുകൂടി നമുക്ക് ഇക്വേഷൻ ഒന്നുകൂടി കൺവേർട്ട് ചെയ്യാനായി നമുക്ക് താഴെ തുടങ്ങിയ ഡിനോമിനേറ്റർ ഇൻറ്റു നാച്ചുറൽ നമ്പർ പ്ലസ് ന്യൂമറേറ്റർ എന്ന് പറയും. അപ്പൊ നമുക്ക് ഒന്നുകൂടി ഈസി ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കും. ഇതിൽ അങ്ങനെ തന്നെ നാച്ചുറൽ നമ്പർ ഇൻറ്റു ഡിനോമിനേറ്റർ പ്ലസ് ന്യൂമറേറ്റർ ബൈ ഡിനോമിനേറ്റർ. Don't forget write the denominator. Denominator is very important. Okay. The denominator is the same denominator. What is the equation? At the time of changing a mixed number, mixed fraction, changing a mixed fraction to an improper fraction. Mixed fraction convert ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ ലഭിക്കുന്നത് fraction എന്തായിരിക്കും? Improper fraction ആയിരിക്കും. Fraction ആകട്ടെ ഒരു mixed fraction convert ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് എപ്പോഴും ലഭിക്കുക improper fraction ആയിരിക്കും. What is the equation? Natural number into denominator plus numerator by denominator. Just look at example 5 and 3 by 9. 5 and 3 by 9. Which is the number part? Natural number 5. Which is the denominator? 9. Which is the numerator? 3. Substitute the equation. Natural number. Natural number which one? 5. 5 into 9 plus 3 by 9. 5 nines are 45. After multiplication, add the numerator. 45 plus 3 is equal to 48. But same denominator. Okay. What is the equation? Which equation is studying now? The fraction, mixed fraction, convert into improper fraction. Mixed fraction, convert into mixed fraction. Mixed fraction, convert into improper fraction. Mixed fraction, convert into improper fraction. What is the equation? Natural number into denominator plus numerator by same denominator. Okay, next one also. Next one improper fraction is given, that is converted into mixed fraction. Improper fraction is given, that one to convert into mixed fraction. How can convert? Firstly divide. After the division, the quotient change into numerator and same denominator. Divisor change into denominator. Next one, remainder change into numerator. Okay. First one, that fraction. After one improper fraction, convert into mixed fraction. Improper fraction, convert into mixed fraction. That time first one is after division. First one we divide. Division we participate. Division we items. First one result. Result we quotient. Quotient. In the balance നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞ പേരെന്തായിരുന്നു റിമൈൻഡർ ഡിവൈസർ ആണ് നമ്മൾ അവിടെ എന്തായിട്ട് എടുക്കേണ്ടത് ഡിവൈസർ കൊണ്ടാണ് നമ്മളുടെ എന്തായിട്ട് വരിക നമ്മളുടെ ഡിനോമിനേറ്റർ ആയിട്ട് വരിക ഡിവൈസർ ആണ് നമ്മളുടെ ഡിനോമിനേറ്റർ ആയിട്ട് വരിക അതുപോലെ നമുക്ക് കിട്ടുന്ന ബാലൻസ് ഏറ്റവും ലാസ്റ്റ് നമുക്ക് കിട്ടില്ല ഒരു ബാലൻസ് കിട്ടും റിമൈൻഡർ കിട്ടും അതാണ് നമുക്ക് ടോപ്പിലേക്ക് പോകുന്നത് ടോപ്പിൽ പോണ നമ്പറിനെ പറയുന്ന പേരെന്താണ് ന്യൂമറേറ്റർ അപ്പൊ ക്ലിയർ ആയാൽ മതി എന്താ വേണ്ടത് ഡിനോമിനേറ്ററിന് ചേഞ്ച് ഒന്നുമില്ല സെയിം ഡിനോമിനേറ്റർ തന്നെ ആയിരിക്കും ഡിവൈസർ ആയിരിക്കും നമുക്ക് എന്തായിട്ട് വരിക ഡിനോമിനേറ്റർ ആയിട്ട് വരിക റിമൈൻഡർ എന്തായിട്ട് മാറും ന്യൂമറേറ്റർ ആയിട്ട് മാറും പിന്നെ നമുക്ക് ഒരു പുതിയ ആളവിടെ ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കും ആരാണ് കോഷ്യന്റ് എന്തായിട്ട് മാറും നമ്മളുടെ നമ്പർ പാർട്ടിലേക്ക് കോഷ്യന്റ് എന്തായിട്ട് വരും നമ്പർ പാർട്ടിലേക്ക് മിക്സഡ് ഫ്രാക്ഷനിൽ എന്തൊക്കെ ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കും മിക്സഡ് ഫ്രാക്ഷനിൽ ഒരു നമ്പർ പാർട്ട് ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കും ഒരു ഫ്രാക്ഷണൽ പാർട്ട് ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കും നമ്പർ പാർട്ട് ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കും ഒരു ഫ്രാക്ഷണൽ പാർട്ട് ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കും ഫ്രാക്ഷണൽ പാർട്ടിൽ ഒരു ന്യൂമറേറ്ററും ഡിനോമിനേറ്ററും ഉണ്ടായിരിക്കും ഇല്ലേ അപ്പൊ ന്യൂമറേറ്റർ ആയിട്ട് വരുന്നത് എന്താണ് ഏറ്റവും ടോപ്പിൽ വരുന്ന സാധനം ഏറ്റവും ലാസ്റ്റ് വരുന്നത് എന്തായിരിക്കും റിമൈൻഡർ അത് ആലോചിച്ചാൽ മതി ഏറ്റവും ലാസ്റ്റ് വരുന്നത് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഏറ്റവും താഴെ വരുന്നതാണ് നമ്മളെ റിമൈൻഡർ ആൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്യണം നമ്മള് കൊണ്ടുവന്നത് ഏറ്റവും ടോപ്പിൽ എടുക്കാം അപ്പൊ റിമൈൻഡർ പിന്നെ കോഷ്യന്റ് എന്തായിരിക്കും കോഷ്യന്റ് നമ്പർ പാർട്ടിലേക്ക് വെക്കുക അതുപോലെ ഡിനോമിനേറ്റർ നമ്മുടെ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യനിൽ എന്താണോ ഡിനോമിനേറ്റർ ആയിട്ട് വന്നിരിക്കുന്നത് അത് തന്നെയാണ് നമ്മളുടെ ഡിനോമിനേറ്റർ അത് തന്നെയാണ് നമ്മൾ എന്തായിട്ട് ഉപയോഗിക്കുക ഡിവൈസർ ആയിട്ട് ഉപയോഗിക്കുക അപ്പൊ നമ്മൾ നോക്കിയ കോഷ്യന്റ് അതേപോലെ തന്നെ റിമൈൻഡർ ബൈ ഡിവൈസർ ഓക്കെ I think all of you understood this. Today we are discussing types of fraction. Which are the main types of fraction? Like and unlike fraction. In the case of like and unlike fraction, we got one group of fraction. All fractions are same denominator, that is called a like fraction. In the group of fraction, all denominators are different. That fraction is called a unlike fraction. Next step we studied next group we studied three fractions: improper fraction, proper fraction, and mixed fraction. Proper, improper, and mixed fraction. Next one very important: mixed fraction how can convert into improper fraction. Next one, improper fraction convert into mixed fraction. That is using some equation also. All of you study well that equation. Write down the notes also in your notebook. Okay. Thank you.